Oh, we can go the snap from here. Deep in the pocket. This for our second 4-goal bag in a number of weeks. Bends it through. Back-to-back weeks of 4 goals. This time it's going to be in a win. A West Coast win here would see them go to 11-11, which will put them equal with the Giants, the Crows, and the Cats. And their percentage would be very close to all of those. So this is a huge chance to actually be in the finals mix. They said the biggest news story of the day was that the Harry Potter cast had been announced for HBO. But I tell you what, if the West Coast Eagles make the finals in My Player Career Mode, that might be an even bigger story. We've got 2 rounds to go. Basically, everything is an elimination final for the Eagles from here. They must win this game, and they must get a little bit of percentage as well. As North Melbourne start this game going forward, and again, McGovern just too good. Sherry to LDU. Handball out to Wardlaw. Georgie boy, there's the first. LDU, Sheasel, Wardlaw, big guns in the middle. There is LDU, there is Sheasel, there is Wardlaw. All 3 combining for the clearance, sending it forward. Constanti at the back, they've got 2. Need to get some ascendancy in the middle again. Sherry to LDU, but the Eagles through Yo get it back. And maybe they'll be able to send this one inside 50. Hunt sends it in my direction. I'm playing on Newland, and I'm able to outmark him. Need this one just to start us off with a bit of confidence. That's going in. And now West Coast can hopefully repel. Hanson Jr.'s got it. Almost smothered away from him, but he's kicked towards goal. He's going to find Jack Darling. For the former Eagle, Jack Darling would have done this plenty of times at this ground. And he makes no mistake. Oh, that's in my direction. I'll get on the end of this again. And you know what? I'm just going to line up here because I feel like this has to be a big carry if we are any sort of a chance of winning this game. Every single opportunity in front of goal must be taken. 45 out, starts right, it's coming back. Does it come back enough? Yes, it does. Sneaks in. Yulin punches it away. Can't get the tackle on. That bloke looked like he did a hamstring in the tackle. Hanson Jr.'s got it, got his arms free. Kicks it short, not paid because it wasn't 15. Wardlaw on the left from outside 50. The kick is good. See, that's extraordinary. And he takes the mark. Handball back to Reed. Not sure that was a wise decision. Sheasel's got it now. Uses the handballs to Caprion. Then the ball ends up with Jack Darling, who from 45 sneaks it through. Oh, boy. Wardlaw. Powell. Forward again. McKercher. Gee, they're running rings around us at the moment. And that's forward. And Wardlaw again. Oh, no. This is what North was supposed to do this year. Yet they haven't really done it. Why are they doing it now? That's 8 straight. This is an absolute shellacking. It's not even close. Reed from the middle. Sends it forward, but Sheasel gets it. Gets the handball away as we go inside 50, and I've got it. Anywhere near enough scoring from us in this opening half. I don't know if this is going to go through. It starts right, and it stays there. So it's a behind. It's a 41-point halftime North Melbourne lead. Incredible. Come on, Harley. Come on, Yo. Come on, TK. Do something. Wardlaw, McKercher, Sheasel. The big guns combined for North. Inside 50. Sherry was down there. Jinby gets it, gets his arms free, and then immediately wrapped up in a tackle. Or plus 4 goals a quarter, I should say. That's not going to help the cause. Still under all sorts of pressure here, and I don't know how McKercher's marked that. As they go forward yet again. Hanson Jr. doesn't mark, but he gets the handball to Constanti, and Constanti finishes. And this is all over. It's like, put me on the bench. Honestly, I'm requesting a trade. Can I request a trade mid-game? Yes. TK. Coleman or bust now. That's true. I've kicked all our score for the game. This is going to be another behind. That's not very helpful to find the ball, get rid of the ball. And I'm getting blocked off it. Bugger off. Cripps looks for me, finds me. Oh, we're going to have to go the torp here, aren't we? It's Jova. It's Wova. It's going to need to be a monster torp from there. Is there anyone in the goal line? Yes, there is. And that's not getting anywhere near it. 54 points, the North Melbourne lead. 9 goals at three-quarter time. Couple of goals in that quarter. It's just an absolute destruction moment for us. Yeah, we're looking at pick 8 at this point. If I win the Coleman, I'm surely worth millions of dollars. Surely somebody. Brockman has kicked the goal. It's a terrible performance. I've kicked, I think, our entire score. Sheed, hit me up. Just highly disappointing. Sheed goes back inside 50, and I've got another one. Is this for number 5? Or is this for number 4? I think Brockman's kicked one of our goals, actually. This for 3 consecutive bags of 4. I've done it. 12 goals in the past 3 games. Pretty impressive outing. And a chance for 5. With a big grab. This for goal number 5. Right on the full-time siren. The game is already lost. From inside the center square, it's going to the line. It's not going to make it. That's a little disappointing. Just 10 goals to 3 after quarter time. Oh, our last game of the season is against the Dogs, who we arguably could be traded to, depending on results here. Now, West Coast mathematically are very unlikely to make the finals. They would need to win. Everyone in front of them loses, and they need to make up about 10 goals of percentage. So that loss to North, and even the loss to Adelaide, really hurt us to be any sort of a chance in this one. Our season is done. It's dusted. It's finished. Only a miracle would see us play in the finals, but there is the potential of a Coleman medal result here. So you can guarantee every time the ball goes inside forward 50, we are going to be taking those marks, and we are going to be kicking at goal. So hopefully our team can get some clearances up against a pretty strong midfield. That was Liberatore. He went backwards. And potentially we could be playing for the Dogs next season. Here's the first one inside 50 in my direction, and I've got it. Can we put it through? Yes. Jeez, and I'm off to the races here. How excited. And then immediately benched. Come on, guys. We're looking for a Coleman medal here. Dogs got a quick reply. Kennedy out of the middle, then English. Taken down in the tackle. O'Donnell had it. Got forward to Bontempelli. Lib up. Handball backwards to West. West kicks the goal. The Dogs have a couple. Reed got the free kick. Got it to plenty of Eagles numbers. They go deep inside the 50. Can I take the hanger over the top? Not quite, but at ground level it will be a goal to Archer Reed. Once again, Hunt, Yo, Kelly. Oh, could have sent it inside 50 in my direction. This one is... Already have one. Start the game. This would make it 2 and give us back the lead. That looks pretty good off the shoe. Big fist pumps and he's excited. Get in. Libba goes up through the corridor and that's quarter time. So we've got a little lead. Just a 1-goal lead, but a little lead nonetheless. Come on, it's the last game of the season. We want to finish. We want to finish strong. We want to finish with a W. We've got Bailey Williams back in the side. Surely he's going to make a bit of an impact here. That's a short one to Kelly. And if Kelly wants to go, I can lead back at him. I can lead back at him. That's not 15, but we'll take the mark. We'll line up for our third. Cellar dweller stuff. When you know you've got someone in with a chance, you want them to kick a bag. This one, right to left, will go through. That's 3 for the day. That's Archer Reed. Come on. You've got the short option, Archer. Go in my direction, and he's got me. Is that going to come back enough? It's bending. It's bending. It's one behind. Reed. Yes, Harley, I'm out. Beautiful lace out pass. Because it is all about me. Me. And that is 4. And the Eagles are out to a 20-point lead. Can we maintain some sort of dominance here? Bontempelli from outside 50. Long shot at goal. Darcy will mark this. Sam Darcy very OP in this game, I must say. And he's going to go the right foot banana, which is illegal, as we all know, after the siren. Should be called to play on here, but the umpires will allow it, and they will let him kick the goal. If that's not favouritism, I don't know what is. I want this, Cripps. I want this. It's a 2-on-1. I'm outmarked. Goes with a short one. I can lead up at this, and I will get it again. This for number 5, a career-high bag if it does go through. Kick on its way. That's a big 5. He's a bit exhausted from all the efforts he's put in. A little bit. We'll see what happens. That's a short kick inside the forward 50. Cripps goes short, and I've got it again. They've really just found me inside 50 every time they could. The midfielder getting on top at the moment. And I've got 6. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Can the Eagles get another little ball forward to me? Reed gets the clearance. It's a high footy. Got the numbers. Yes, Owies. Yes. Goes short and gets me again. This for 7. Geez, we could end up with 10. Got ahead of myself in that moment. It's coming back. Not enough. It's a 25-point moment. We needed about a 70-point turnaround, I think, in terms of percentage to be any sort of chance of winning this. That ball is short inside 50, and I can line up for number 7. Surely I've wrapped up the Coleman by now. That's a beautiful snag. Number 7. Single-handedly am leading the Dogs. Great result. Is there time for one more? No, Siren Sounds beats us. It's a 37-point Eagles win. We don't think it's going to be enough to see us play finals. But is it our last game in a West Coast jumper? And have we potentially won the Coleman? I've ended up with 7 goals to my name. 120 fantasy points from 14 possessions. 7 goals, 1. Extraordinary sort of a scoreline. It's huge. I've taken exactly 11 marks in all of the last 4 games. That's crazy. There I am. That is the season somewhat wrapped. We'll obviously move forward in the fixture and in the calendar. I win the Coleman by 7 goals, as you can see there. 26 goals for the season. 99 marks as well. I'm just going to real quick look at something very quickly here, just to do some light mathematics. Well, I wonder if it's worth just doing a quick little Brownlow medal poll here. Real Kane Corns would be having a field day right now if this was the Brownlow medal. He loves the Rosie Walsh debate, doesn't he? He absolutely froths the Rosie Walsh debate, and yet already they are neck and neck. Brisbane versus Carlton. Brisbane, H. Andrews, 1 vote. Brisbane, J. Berry, 2 votes. Carlton, S. Walsh, 3 votes. Carlton versus Gold Coast. Carlton, L. Young, 1 vote. Carlton, S. Walsh, 2 votes. Gold Coast, M. Rowell, 3 votes. West Coast Eagles versus Brisbane. Brisbane, J. Fletcher, 1 vote. Brisbane, T. Doty, 2 votes. West Coast Eagles, D. Millay, 3 votes. How did I get best on ground in this game? What did I have? 5 inside. I had 19 possessions. Game high by an absolute mile. 19 and a goal. All right. West Coast versus Fremantle. Fremantle, N. O'Driscoll, 1 vote. West Coast, E. Yo, 2 votes. West Coast, D. Millet, 3 votes. Geelong versus Carlton. Carlton, L. Fogarty, 1 vote. Carlton, S. Walsh, 2 votes. Geelong, J. Clark, 3 votes. West Coast versus Carlton. This is a 1-point Carlton win, by the way. Carlton, C. Curnow, 1 vote. Carlton, P. Cripps, 2 votes. West Coast, D. Millet, 3 votes. Oh, there we go. We're on the leaderboard. Woo-hoo. Gold Coast versus West Coast. Gold Coast, A. Grant, 1 vote. West Coast, D. Millet, 2 votes. Gold Coast, N. Anderson, 3 votes. Geelong versus Port Adelaide. Geelong, O. Henry, 1 vote. Geelong, J. Mollier, 2 votes. Port Adelaide, O. Wines, 3 votes. Carlton versus Collingwood. Collingwood, H. Perryman, 1 vote. Carlton, S. Walsh, 2 votes. Collingwood, B. Watson, 3 votes. Carlton versus Melbourne. Carlton, N. Newman, 1 vote. Carlton, S. Walsh, 2 votes. Melbourne, H. Langford, 3 votes. Port Adelaide versus Hawthorn. Hawthorn, K. Amon, 1 vote. Port Adelaide, O. Wines, 2 votes. Hawthorn, C. Deer, 3 votes. Western Bulldogs versus Carlton. Western Bulldogs, M. Bontempelli, 1 vote. Carlton, S. Walsh, 2 votes. Western Bulldogs, S. Darcy, 3 votes. West Coast Eagles versus Richmond. West Coast Eagles, D. Millet, 1 vote. West Coast Eagles, T. Kelly, 2 votes. Richmond, T. Dow, 3 votes. Adelaide versus West Coast. Adelaide, R. Laird, 1 vote. Adelaide, S. Berry, 2 votes. West Coast, D. Millet, 3 votes. Sydney versus Carlton. Sydney, C. Warner, 1 vote. Sydney, J. Amati, 2 votes. Sydney, H. McLean, 3 votes. West Coast versus Melbourne. Melbourne, C. Windsor, 1 vote. West Coast, J. McGovern, 2 votes. West Coast, D. Millet, 3 votes. Carlton versus Hawthorn. Carlton, N. Haynes, 1 vote. Hawthorn, C. Mackenzie, 2 votes. Hawthorn, N. Reeves, 3 votes. West Coast Eagles versus North Melbourne. North Melbourne, J. Constanti, 1 vote. North Melbourne, G. Wardlaw, 2 votes. West Coast Eagles, D. Millet, 3 votes. That's enough to win. That's enough to win the Brownlow. The only question is it outright? Carlton versus Brisbane. Carlton, A. Chera, 1 vote. Brisbane, L. Ashcroft, 2 votes. Brisbane, T. Gallup, 3 votes. Western Bulldogs versus West Coast Eagles. Western Bulldogs, B. Williams, 1 vote. Western Bulldogs, T. Liberatore, 2 votes. West Coast Eagles, D. Millet, 3 votes. I now declare the winner of the Brownlow medal, me.
Well, congrats. How's it feel to be a first-year player and winning the Coleman and the Brownlow at once?
That's a real Brownlow. That's a real Brownlow right there. Yeah, what was the question? Yeah, look, I mean, it's pretty special. Only played 15 games this year. But coming into the competition as pick 1, you know, I really didn't have too many expectations as to how I was going to go. And to find myself in this position is simply extraordinary. You would not read about it.
It's the right time and place to say it, but rumour going around is that you will be requesting a trade from the West Coast Eagles. Can you comment on this?
I don't know at this point. Obviously, you know, our team were disappointing with our performance this year, missing out on the finals, but hopefully we can, you know, bounce back next year. You know, I'm obviously committed to the club at this point in time, and we will see what happens over the coming weeks.
I heard that Brendan Fowler is lurking around, so just be careful of that, mate.
Anyway. Pressure point.